This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? This is the electric Ford Explorer. It's like a mini version of the big fossil Explorer. And this is based on the MEB platform. So, you know, it should maybe be on par with ID4 or something similar, right? And in this video, we're gonna find out how much space we have by putting in banana boxes. So let's start with the front. Okay, oh, that is a heavy hood, let me see. Well, there's no struts holding up. Wait, which one? Here? I'm not sure. Possibly there. But no front here. But in the back, I'm gonna show you something funny. First, okay, I don't want to touch the button here because it's dirty, but I can use the key fob. Have you seen this key fob before? Seems like it's the same that all the MEB cars use, just have a different logo there. Okay, so I can press and hold this to open the trunk. So, yeah, taking out the parcel shelf now. And the funny thing is when you close the trunk. What? Shark attack? And it has that kind of auto sync sound every time, where you hear that do-do-do, do-do-do, but they didn't time it so that the last do-do-do is before it closes. No, it will always kind of stop, interrupted on the last one. What the heck, man? Okay, but here we at least have a fairly okay trunk. It looks like an ID4 kind of. And then we can take out this lid. You can lower the lid to make it deeper, or you can take out the lid completely, which we're gonna do in this test. Wait, okay, here we have the button for the antennakoppling. We have 12-volt outlet over there. We have actually two lights here. And then I see that there's even another lid here, which is thick-ish. But when I try to remove it, then it's held by some plastic fasteners. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to remove it. So in this case, we will actually leave it on. And it's maybe just 1-2 centimeters, but okay, maybe this is just the way they want it to be then. Right, it seems like this would close, but it actually doesn't close. So you just need that tiny extra space, even though the car is somewhat boxy. So we must do this then in order to close. And also another weird thing is that usually the button is here, right, to open the trunk. But then to close the trunk, most cars they have it here. Not in this Ford, it's over here. So now it should close, at least. Yeah, all right, so then we see in the trunk, I'm still, there, it's there, okay. So how many could you fit then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's slightly lower than what you expect from other SUVs. Okay, let's try and fold the seat and see how few we can take then. And this car is not that long, unlike the real fossil Explorer. So in the footwell here, I can fit an upright box, not horizontal, but I don't know if you can see it here, but I could actually fit 3 boxes in the width here. Yeah, most cars I have to lay the other ones and lay the other way, so you get only 2 boxes. And we also have glass roof all the way top there, so that means even more space available, huh? Nice. Oh, maybe I cheated slightly there, because the passenger seat should be the same as the driver's seat. But okay, we'll let it slide. As always, let's turn up the pitch and start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22, 23, 24. It has slightly less space than some of the other MEB cars, but it's still there, you know. So for a car this size, then it's still okay space because it's not that big externally, and they still utilize the space. But I wish that maybe the front was slightly shorter. and then we can get even more space in the back, but I think that's too much to ask for. So yeah, it's still okay space-wise, and then it's a Ford, not a German car. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.